I suppose I'll actually start telling people I'm a vampire now.
You're not versed in magic, are you?
I'm not. Why'd you ask?
No matter to worry the unlettered over. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master. How can I help?
Well, Gale's no stranger to the uncanny. He might not flinch at the truth that you're a vampire spawn.
Your bond with Gale grows stronger every day. This kind of honesty might build a new level of trust between you, so long as you tell him in the right way.
I'm a vampire spawn.
A vampire spawn? I'd hazard that's an attribute you're well justified in keeping to yourself. I'm glad you felt you could trust me with it. My neck's puncture-free. I've not experienced any overwhelming desire to exsanguinate my nearest and dearest. I can only conclude there's no harm done. But what does this revelation of yours mean for us going forward?
Well, it makes the removal of my tadpole more complicated. That's the reason I can walk in the sun.
Is that so? Well, let's hope that continues to be the case. There's no guarantee our cure will be found lurking in the darkness after all. For now, let's consider that particular matter settled. Is that the only thing on your mind?
You're a brat, Sam. Tell me about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Oh, come on, don't stop there. You must have many stories about your adventures as an Archmage.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
This one just doesn't make sense, because he knows who he is, but he also doesn't know... Oh my god. Okay, this hurts my brain a little bit. My memories before the Nautiloid are shrouded in darkness.
Memory loss isn't usually a symptom of ceremorphosis. If it is, they've forgotten to write it down in any text I've read on the subject. Then again, our case isn't exactly usual. Perhaps whatever's causing our tadpoles to remain in stasis has also affected your mind. If ceremorphosis takes place, all trace of your former self will be subsumed into the Mind Flayer's hive. So, to still be here, if a mite forgetful, still a win in my book.
I have violent thoughts, depraved ones that refuse to go away. Beyond being hungry.
We all have those from time to time. I once wished
I
a
like
most
this,
impure
love.
demise on a colleague of mine who bought the last remaining copy of Etheril's Enchiridion of Enchanting Easements. It's a first edition, too. As regards to your own morbid little fantasies, I'm sure they're nothing to worry about. So long as they remain fantasies.
And that's the problem. Alright. Wyll met.
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
God, he looks weird. I'm so used to the horrors, it always weirds me out at the very beginning. Tell me, Wyll, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call.
That's a very
So it
descriptive
was for
answer,
me.
Wyll.
I was hunting near the cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone
Shut up,
farmstead.
Sam.
I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
And he'll be horny soon enough. I just am doing the rounds before the long rest, and then Mizora should show up and horn him. Yeah, that's not an Astarion comment at all. And he named you the Blade of Frontiers?
No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what
And
of
then
the
you named
others?
yourself the Blade of Frontiers.
The children never saved. The cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
And before that?
Baldur's Gate, born and raised, the only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama, a staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
I've noticed your sword eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
By all means.
Don't suppose you've come across an expert healer in your travels?
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
I've got no memory of my past, aside from everything that I do remember. Could the parasite have done that?
Seems unusual to me. Then again, we're talking about tadpoles inserted into our brains by rubber-skinned tentacle monsters. There's nothing usual about it. All the more reason to stick close. I think you'll agree.
I've got this bloodthirst, more than I need to feed. And I should destroy, may kill.
Anger. I understand.
On anger.
We've been preyed on by elithids, suffered insertion of a mind-bending worm. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear.
So I can only tell one person I'm a
Well,
vampire and that's it? Wobbit, 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 wobbit. Hi, Lisa.
Isn't it glorious? Karlach's fury is a wonder to behold.
It is indeed. Okay, apparently I can only do the I'm a vampire thing with one of them because it's gone for everybody else. Lame. Are you sure a crash is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
But books are fallible, as are those who write them.
Not books, but slates.
Oh,
Wisdom
right.
so
Sorry, there's a
profound it
difference.
is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
I mean, I know of Githyanki, but I've never met one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
As if your upturned bat snout's any better.
Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified.
Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
No. So, do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Oh, elf. A loathsome fate, what I intend to avoid.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal.
Yeah.
We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed. Isn't that good news?
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
My past is a mystery to me, except for the parts I remember. Could you... the parasite have caused that?
Ceramorphosis takes all of you. Mind, body, soul. An ordinary tadpole would eat at your memories until they were lost to the void. But our tadpoles are far from ordinary. I wonder if another factor's in play.
Oh, I have these urges. I want to kill. I want blood, and not just for food.
Many a good warrior savors the scent of blood in the air. There's no shame in a capricious murder now and again. Too many, though, and you waste energy and dull your weapon. My suggestion: attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much, well, I'm sure we can find you a goblin or 2 to carve up.
Ta-da! Karlach, my love. So how'd you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
The year, 10 air. The place, a sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Well, then tell him.
I'll mete out the best ones bit by bit, so you always have a reason to keep me around. Clever, right?
I already always have a reason to keep you around. You mentioned a boss gave you up to Zariel. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job, a good job, with people I liked, doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
So what does that infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
What's that been like? Actually, no. That one's very... You know, I wouldn't mind that myself. I've never been one for too much contact.
I'd trade you if I could. I miss it more than anything. But hey, that's life. Or so I'm told.
So now that those paladins are out of the way, what's next on your agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right?
Don't worry, we'll find him. This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
Prowling Baldur's Gate at night, finding victims I can lure back to Cazador.
It's hard to picture, honestly. That Cazador could never beat you in a fair fight. Not the Astarion I know.
Oh.
Hey, soldier.
I have no memories for where I came from, who I really am. Is that part of cerebral-phosis?
I don't think so. At least, I still remember everything. In more detail than I wish. But, as for what's going on in your mind, and maybe in mine, I'm certain there are answers out there. We'll find them together.
I'm drawn to violence, to blood, and not just for food. Obsessions that I fear can become compulsions.
Well, look. I've said it. Right out loud. That takes guts. The guts you'll need to change. Or at least make sure you're channeled in the right direction. I've got enough enemies who could do with a good bloodletting, you know?
In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
God, she's so cute. I love her so much.
I don't recall inviting you over.
Well, I invited myself, so deal with it, bitch.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out. Something the matter?
So what's the story with that odd little artifact of yours?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
I'm gonna skip that for the moment. My memories are all gone. Is your tadpole playing tricks on yours?
I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. There may be other causes.
I yearn to kill. I always feel like myself when I'm killing.
Interesting. You're hardly alone. Bloodletting is quite popular of late. Though your twinge of conscience sets you apart from the brigands, monsters, and kill-happy fiends of the world. Whatever you think may be compelling you, you may have greater ability to resist it than you realize. Everyone has unseemly thoughts. Being able to quieten them is what sets us apart from the beasts.
What do you think of all that's happened so far?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
You must have thoughts about our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith Kresh will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
So what will you do if we manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways.
Not a slight on your company, of course.
Well, there's no reason for us not to stay together if we get on well.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Seems personal. I won't pry if it's something you don't want to talk about.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
How am I holding up any estimations?
I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
We should get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
You don't want to talk about yourself?
I should hope not. Have you ever heard the people who want to talk about themselves? I'm doing you a favor.
You're deflecting. Are you hiding something from me?
Say for a moment that I was. Do you think your blunt approach would get me to confess?
I suppose not. We can let the matter rest if you'd rather.
Good. I like you. And you did save my life. I wouldn't want to sour things between us. Not while we need each other.
There's something you're not telling me. I'm sure of it.
I don't know what you mean.
No, you know exactly what I mean.
It's nothing. Really.
Oh, come on. We need to be honest with each other. What are you keeping from me? Holy shit.
You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the Mistress of the Night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers.
It hurts.
Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
I don't care who you worship. We have much bigger problems.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
In the future, I expect you to be more honest. Let's leave it at that for now.
Gladly.
Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Why would Shah subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
So you did know more than you were letting on before. I hope I hope you'll be more honest in the future.
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
So what causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
How do you manage living with such a thing?
It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Yeah, but the suffering isn't as meaningful as you think it is. Alright, let's get Wyll horny. Although this might be Alfira inviting herself to camp. We'll see.
I'm so glad I found... Wait! I'm Alfira, a bard from the Grove. I don't mean any harm.
I'm Astarion. Nice to meet you.
I know who you are. How could I not? You're all anyone in the Grove talks about. That's why I'm here. When I'd heard what you'd done, it inspired me. Made me feel brave again. I want to join you. To fight by your side. I want to help people. As you've helped us.
Are you sure? I lead a dangerous life.
I've been running since El Terrell. And when we finally arrived at the Grove, we found danger there too. Unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. So I'd rather face it head on. With you.
You can stay for now. We'll see how you fare.
Really? Oh, this is wonderful.
Safer to keep her here than blundering around by herself. Wouldn't want her accidentally leading the wrong sort of attention to us.
I won't let you down. I promise.
Oh, I'm sorry, Elfie. I'm very sorry. Alright. Everybody's here now. I can do the clothes stuff. I'll do it after this. Okay. I'm sorry, Alfira.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
There so needs to be an Astarion option of, like, lick the blood off your fingers or something. Alright, investigate your surroundings. Look for an explanation.
There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business?
Admire this beautiful death.
If you could craft a corpse like this in one night, what masterpieces have you sculpted in your forgotten decades? You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you.
Try to hide the body. Oh my god, I actually succeeded. I never succeeded that.
A light and delicate girl. There should be no trouble at all to toss her into a ditch. You roll her away, further bloodying your hands as you do. In lumbering style, you have gotten away with murder.
I never succeeded that. There's nobody freaking out because there's no corpse. Oh my god.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm sorry about what happened to you, Master.
Master? Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Alright. Out. In. And now I think we'll get Wyll horny, and that'll be my butler. Yep.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Wyll, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Just who the nine hells are you?
Wyll, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
You will not lay a finger on Karlach.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
You must be relieved.
Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first.
Talk to Wyll.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Wyll was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Really, you're lucky she didn't take your soul.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
So what are the terms of your pact?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
I can't help feeling Wyll got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens.
Right.
Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
Let's get you a shirt.
The blade of frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The blade's sting is real.
I might as well
It is
stick with the
done.
party so I can do their outfits.
Why are we slowing down?
You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Do you think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Well, I can see why you were so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players. Hell yes.
Alright. Outfit time. Let's clear my inventory first. That's cap. Alright. That. Oh, no, not that. That. Okay, I already have Fair Tailors, so I can't find it. Alright. No. Nope, nope, nope. And that shit just looks weird on him. I'm missing one. We have to buy that one, don't we? Oh, fucking lame. It's fine. Nope. 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 That just doesn't fit him. Nope. Fig leaf. That's a great outfit. Fig leaf. I don't know what that is. Nope. If it wasn't for the weird ass bunching right there, that would actually look good. But that friggin' bunching is just weird. There's one I really like and I can never remember what the fucking name of it is. Still naked. Still naked. It is. Nope. That's just his outfit with different pants. Nope. Nope. Nope, already those. Nope. No. Nope, 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 nope. I thought I equipped. Oh, I took it. I didn't equip it. Actually, with the right die. Oh no, I just left it here, didn't I? There it is. I'm not sure. No. Yeah, I come from the toga. Oh, let's just do Astarion's shirt, Minsk's pants. Yep, perfect. What did she just do with that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Sure, you can do that for now. Yeah, I like it. Alright,
ready for you.
swish. Oh, I can do that. Let's see if I find anything better first. Actually, how does that one look on him? Weird. It looks weird on him. Okay. Sure, it's his turn to wear that. He's gonna kill me. Okay, and Infernal Intimates 4, so... It's not in the... I don't have that on me. Okay. Where the fuck is that one? There it is. Alright, let's see if it works. Sometimes it does. Oh, that was the outfit one, not that. Whoops. Okay, this one must be the shoe one. Alright, let's try it. Okay, the fishlets look terrible on him. Alright. Nope. Message received. Those boots do not work at all, actually. Oh, those are a little better. Not much, but a little. I'll have to go hit up, the place. Okay, kind of like that with that die.
The pride of the gate.
Alright, Wyll, how ridiculous are you going to be in this game? Actually, no, you are going to get the, one that's in the other thing.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Ooh, Liza. Actually... Wyll has infernal intimacy. I see that. Okay. Alright, so... Where the fuck is your inventory? God damn it. It's on top because you're... Okay. I think this is the shoe one. Oh, the whole thing, though. I can change out the wigs. Where the fuck did it go? There it is. Aha, and you can see the fishnets. Okay. You need to... Oh, no, those pants actually kind of work. Okay, you can only have the whole thing in the outfit or the underwear. That makes sense. It's just annoying. Okay. So she just needs new wigs. Shoe wigs. Yeah. Right, I'm Astarion. That's why I'm going past Astarion's inventory, not my own. Ha! Alright. Okay. Shoe, there we go. Okay, Black and Thigh is a no on that one. Hey, how's it going? Because I felt like it. Surprise? I'm pretty good. Or, yeah, on Astarion's game. I've done it a couple times. It's just kind of uncommon. Okay, I like that. There we go. Yeah, that's fitting for Lysol.
Assume nothing.
Karlach. I'm gonna wait till I go buy the thing from Damon. Or not Damon, but whatever. Alright, they're mostly cured.
Tonight, you can't chase the thoughts of that poor girl you killed from your head. You wonder what she looked like as she died. Squirming, skewered in abject agony.
It's Astarion. Sigh dreamily into the fantasy.
You would have given anything to have seen it. As you jolt awake, too many questions plague you. When the proud deed of her death was yours, why do you have no recollection of it?
Me lord, jubilant day! I have found your vile self at last! Sceleritas fell! Your loyal and ever-adoring butler. I followed you, my dear rotted master. We have been parted so tragically long.
About damn time someone respected my godlike depravity.
My lordly reprobate, I missed you ever so. I found you following the stench of that bard. She reeked across the coast like a piece of dog muck on the road.
I didn't kill her. I was asleep.
Ah, yes, my lord has always had some spontaneous little outbursts of joy. Anyways, I come once again bearing a part of your dreadful inheritance. You earned this iniquitous prize through your great show of exceptional violence the other night. I'm sure Master will be better soon. A fellow of your fine breeding is never down for long. I cannot wait until your next act of shameless barbarity.
This prize isn't from my tadpole, is it?
That mithering thing? Pay no mind to it. We have been with you always, and always by your side we will remain. Be true to yourself, my lord.
So he refers to himself in the third person, apparently? you've got a cape now. What do these things do? Actually, yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that.
I'm ready.
Karlach can have it. I like giving it to Karlach.
Keep your distance, darling.
Right, put the party back together.
Soldier?
Hell yes.
Wanna dance?
Yeah, I'm digging that die.
Well, hello.
Who's by the one? Lizel.
Speak.
Arf.
It is done.
Let's see, do I have? I do not. Do you? I don't know what the fuck you have actually. You do not have one of those yet.
Lovely day this.
You have a few things. Oh, god damn.
Where am I needed?
God damn. I'm sick of this cough.
What a charmer.
She has armor if I get this because it abuses me to give Karlach something that does ice damage when you touch her. I'm feeling a bit better. I mean, I can breathe again. I'm not constantly arguing with my lungs to inhale thanks to my nebulizer. But I've still got the cough. There's still some crud in my lungs that's just not getting out, so. I got Mucinex and, like, stopped coughing. It was really weird.
Someone there?
Alright. To the Grove. Yes, to the Grove. Ta-da.
Tell me, Lazel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augusto will affix the Zaithisk, the purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant. These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Harsh. Remind me to stay on your good side.
You were never on my good side.
Alright, dick bag.
Need anything else?
Yup.
Of course. But please,
I am the only one
remember,
buying shit from you, so go fuck
you're
yourself.
not the only one in need.
Opulent outfit. There we go. I swear to God I had it. We need that. We need that. Oh, actually, no, because then he can just learn that. And yes.
Sylvanas be with you.
May the force be with you.
Hey, good looking.
Alright, Karlach, my love. No, that's not it. Damn it, where is it? There it is. She can't wear this one, can she? Nope. Yeah, I think that one's good. Give her the baby doll instead of the stripper for once. Oh, damn. Yeah. Will you... Alright.
Come on, let's go.
The pride of the gate.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Okay, this is not the one that I usually equip on Wyll, and I'm not sure how I feel about him being in high heels and a thong. But I kind of love it at the same time. Oh my god. Yeah, this is entertaining as hell.
What now? Sharp as ever.
I mean, it's Helldusk armor, so it's not quite as strippery, right?
Trust no one.
Oh my god. Poor Wyll. I don't know why I always have to dress him stupidly, but I do. I have this weird compulsion to make Wyll look ridiculous.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
You'd better surrender. That target's a better fighter.
You have a better way? 'Cause I'm all ears. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Rogue, yes. This isn't a joust. Feint with your sword, then kick between the legs instead.
Let's see then. Feint, kick, thrust! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
Keep training. In time you'll make short work of the goblins.
Hopefully it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin.
I know, I hate the druids.
But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
And one last thing. Don't shout your moves like that. It kind of spoils the surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
I'm sorry, Zoru. I'm pretty sure Astarion's gonna have a dickbag interaction here.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes, and I suggest you do what she says.
Lower.
Wait for the tiefling to obey. Oh, Karlach doesn't approve.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
By the dead gods, are all giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
Right? She really was. She was very nice to him. Damn it, that's not...
How can I help?
You can't, you thirsty bitch. You jumped in front of me when I was trying to click on Lae'zel.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Bitch, you cause way more trouble than she does. Zori was an easy mark. Don't get complacent.
A thin shell requires little to crack it. I will apply more pressure should the situation demand. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you just say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
Faerun. So what exactly do you mean purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
That conversation is better when you're a Getsu and she's like, I don't know anything else. Safe scope. Stand in front of the crossbow to get the approval.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Step between the crossbow and the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move!
No, shoot me. Should be easy, right?
What in every hell is wrong with you?
Oh, so many things.
Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
If she dies, she takes everything she knows to the grave.
If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Right, Wyll doesn't approve because it's a goblin. It's okay though, I do this for Gale's approval.
Tiring business, isn't it?
Oh, we're
traveling
here.
and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. Go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short,
that's the only one he lists. Well, that's gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
I'd say more so, actually. Oh, come on. Astarion doesn't get an option here? That's bullshit. Is it contagious?
No, nothing like that. Though if I fail to treat it, then the consequences would not be contained to me alone. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Might that ruin the item?
Trust me when I say, the loss of the occasional wizard staff or tome of enchantment is a bargain given the cost of allowing me to deteriorate. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
I'd be happy to help.
You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Alright, are we gonna actually release Saza or just leave her to die in here after we get info?
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
I just saved your life. Show some fucking gratitude.
They'll peel your face off and nail it to a wall.
I guess that's goblin for gratitude.
Stick a dozen arrows in me and Priestess Gut'd still patch me up. Got a whole lab set up, cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'd sooner swig a flask of acid than anything a goblin cooks up.
Yes, well... Nice story. Buy it for a copper at a tavern?
It's the truth. I swear on your mother's grave. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Oh, alright, I'll get you out of there.
Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. Let me out, you bunch of softies.
With pleasure.
Bloody teeths everywhere.
Well met.
Damn it, Wyll.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word.
Alright, follow me. I'll keep you safe.
Happily. Lead the way.
She approves of me saving Saza, but not getting Saza out of here. The fuck, Karlach? Okay, someone has invisibility. There you go, where is she? Where the fuck did she go? Oh, there she is. Yeah, I know I can't turn the fucking cage invisible. I'm trying to turn the fucking goblet. There we go. There we go. Now just go before we run out of time on that spell. Run away, run away, run away. Run away, run away, run away. Before they see the goblin that's trailing me. Fuck out of here. Da, da, da. Run away, run away. Run away, run away, run away. Hopefully she's following me. She should be.
Laser, have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
Ah, thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say.
Gratitude doesn't help me. Tell me about that priestess.
I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Okay. Saz is done. Ow. Alright, now we can do the rest of the shit in the grove. Alright, we need to talk to Devin. I feel so bad for Zoro. I'm so mean to him. Alright, Devin. Fix my girlfriend's heart.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Vernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Where should we look for infernal iron?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Alright, we'll keep an eye out for some.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Oh, he also has the opulent outfit chest. Sweet. That's all I need from him. I don't really need it. I just want it.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Run then, and run scared.
Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost.
Why are you so eager to reach the city?
You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramesses Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
He's not.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
I think I've heard stories about Leroican. Bad ones.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy.
Not even a little bit, they're probably all
Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
The name Roland, well, Leroican, not so much.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Let's go.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. Interesting to see you strutting about in the sun. Ain't seen that before. And Auntie Ethel's seen her fair share. Still, you're looking a little pasty, love. I've just the thing to perk you up.
Well, aren't you a perceptive one, madam?
I'm just curious about curiosities is all. And you seem like quite the curiosity. Aha!
He is indeed.
You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
This is an expertly made healing potion. Nicely done.
Oh, stop with the sweet talk. Here, take the end of the bat, just in case. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new.
Depending on the lighting.
My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
I hardly think that a mad old woman's lotions and potions are going to cure us. We should keep moving.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
There's something wrong, awful about my instincts, my desires.
Then let old Auntie Ethel have a look at you. First things first. Tell me what's at you.
There's a depraved creature that tells me to do horrible things. I wonder if he's a hallucination.
Oh, blessed Helm. That sounds horrible. I don't know how I'd handle such a thing. Were you hurt recently? An accident of some sorts? That could explain things.
All I know is that right now I'm imagining drowning you in boiling stew.
Oh, you cheeky pup! That might scare someone else. But I know what naughty boys need. A bit of love and care.
Okay, this one sounds really much
house,
weirder
I'd
for the
make you a
man
cuppa
than just for the
and tell
woman.
you to put your feet up. Alas, here I can only tell you to be kind to yourself, Petal. And encourage you to browse my bits and pieces, of course. Let me know if anything catches your eye. Myself included. Hey, Bob.
Oh, these make sense, I think.
Take care now, sweetie.
What I do for some salt.
No, 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 no. Fuck! When was my last save?
Guess you're done.
I have to see. When was my last save? Fuck! Shut up, Sam! Fucking motherfucking fucking fuck! Fucking freaking fuck! What did I say last? Shit. Alright, let's pray. Let's pray. Alright, fucksicles. Where did we... Right before we talked to Auntie Ethel. So that whole conversation... Okay, that's not that bad, actually. That's not that bad. Okay. That's not that bad. We'll just breeze through that combo.
Thank good interesting. Still, you're looking a little pasty, love. You take a sip of that and you'll feel right at... Oh, I'm sorry to go on about it. But are you all right? Oh, I want the one... But...
Tell her.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong? Then let old Auntie Ethel have a look at you.
Where's that one?
Hurt recently. An accident. And encourage it. Hey, bother. Take care now.
Save. Okay, we're good. What the fuck was I gonna do? Say so.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out! We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh.
I saw what happened. Why the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol.
Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Horrifying. We should check on the girl.
We will. Oh, she's just a child. They're overreacting. I'll talk to
Thank
them.
you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Come,
Scary.
Matwin. Give him a chance. You, get back.
Why? What's so special down
It's
here?
forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun with goblins right now. I'm going away,
Kick
please.
back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Deal with fucking Kaga. It hesitated for a second. Save this here. Damn it, I hate it when it makes me paranoid like this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Thief? Poison. What's the girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats
No,
our
I
food,
don't.
drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Snap out of
is
it.
more than satiating your dark fantasies. You focus, and they're gone. But clearly this child's life is in danger.
I thought you druids cherished harmony. Jailing that girl disrupts nature's balance, doesn't it? Fuck. Okay.
I
Very
hear
good.
the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
You've always got to make a scene
Thank
about
you,
you,
Korga.
Shadowheart.
Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Alright, pause him for a sec. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back, bitches. Fucking Kaga. Oh,
Go on.
Damn it.
Say it. You think I'm a monster?
You're protecting your own. Sometimes cruelty is required.
First you urge grace.
Like everybody
Then you speak
disapproves.
truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This rite must be poured of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
Well, I'm here on Zevlor's behalf. His people could perish if you force him out.
And mine perish if he stays.
Bullshit.
You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
This tale's not ending that way, actually. Hopefully the exclamation point... Okay, good, I lose the exclamation point.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Sounds like you have something to confess.
Ha! And you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin, or the occasional lapse in judgment? No. You don't strike me as quite that boring.
You already know I'm a vampire, so...
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
That Kaga seems pretty fucking
Well
dangerous.
seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
How exactly did she take over the whole
She
grove?
is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gain.
But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the rite will survive long outside.
Well, if no one's looking for Halsin, I suppose I can
Would
do
you?
it.
I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
I'll find him.
Sylvanas' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Alright, fucking Nettie. And hopefully we fail the check so Gale freaks out, because I love that scene.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that? I see you. Just give me a moment.
Vis medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. Looks like I came to the right
I
person.
do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Everything about me is sick. The dizzy spells, the memory loss, the illithid parasite.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
So you know about them. Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
We need to be quick. This way.
Everybody in, everybody in.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I'm hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halsin, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you. I'll take anything that'll help.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
I mean, I fell from a ship in the sky and something caught me and saved my life.
Protected from on high. Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
You're asking a lot of questions.
Of course I am. Lives are on the line. And not just yours. So tell me, where'd you get that thing?
I don't know. I woke up with it.
All right. I suppose that makes things easier. Give me your arm, please. There. Be careful. Your legs will probably give out first.
My legs? What the fuck kind of cure is this?
I'm sorry. Maybe Master Halsin could have plucked it from your head, but I can't. Without him here, the only treatment for an illithid tadpole is death. You're a risk to the people around you. I'm truly, truly sorry. For what it's worth, the poison is painless. It'll be like going to sleep.
You poisoned me.
Please, try to relax. This doesn't have to be hard.
Is there an antidote?
You can't have it. I can't risk you turning. You'd kill us all.
Give me the gold down antidote.
I won't. I can't.
Okay, I'm proficient in that one. You can't do this. Your leader needs to talk to me.
Gods above. It's a risk, but maybe you deserve a chance. All right. Master Halsin did say the drow's tadpole was dormant. Maybe yours is too.
It is.
Now this is a vial of wyvern poison. It's quick and painless. Swear to me you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. And here's the antidote. Do not mix those two up. I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
Ooh. Excellent news. All the power, none of the tentacles.
I wouldn't be so sure. There's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
So go get him.
I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
You're sure he can kill me?
I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option.
All right, I guess I'll find him.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
I know Gale freaks out. I love this.
Can't believe she poisoned you. Tried to put you down like a dying dog without so much as a whisper of consent.
Was a hell of a surprise, but she came around.
Yes, against her will, without rhyme or reason. How dare she snuff out life with as much thought as snuffing out a bloody candle?
Calm down. I'm okay.
I know you are, and yet, a few moments more, a few different words spoken. But you handled it. You handled it well. As for myself, I could quite do with a tumbler full of water-deep whiskey. Anyway, we live. For the moment. How about we go find that chap Halsin, little Miss Poison Ivy mentioned? With a bit of luck, he has the means to offer us a cure rather than a coffin.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
The softest touch.
I just want to steal the fucking thing. Am I eating the worms this time, guys? Alright, let's go steal a chest so we have dirt on the fucking crazy ass bitch. So we can kill her. It's just the wolf in here? It's just the wolf in here.
Let's prowl. Quietly. Watch your back.
Alright, talk to fucking Volo.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me.
Oh.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask you questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
They were common variety goblins led by a lasher and some booyags.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
The time was spent among the books. I'm a student of the page.
I've always preferred experience to the second-hand accounts of lesser men, but to each their own. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Dragon? There wasn't any dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yeah, they called it out like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
It's just goblin superstition. It's not worth the ink or the parchment.
Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Well, be careful. They're not exactly known for being merciful.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket. Until we meet again.
At which time you will pick my brain. Alfira is dead. We don't need to go over there. What are you doing?
What?
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
Oops.
Shh. Listen.
Your favorite drownings all take place in shallow water. Just a slice of the ankle tendons.
You shouldn't be standing in the water. It's dangerous.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
Oh, this is gonna piss Wyll off, but I have to do it. Pick his pocket while he is distracted.
You lift the child's gold pouch
everybody
as he
is
stumbles deeper into the water, oblivious.
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Oh no. Oh, we all failed? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh my god. We all failed! All of us! Son of a bitch! Oh, Karlach resisted her... Karlach gets a turn! Okay, Karlach, go kill things, please. Fuck!
What now?
I'll skin you alive,
Damned monster. I'll make you pay.
Ah, you bitches got Karlach. You don't have Misty Step yet, love? I thought I gave you Misty Step. Did I buy a scroll of Misty Step? I think I did. I did. Alright, guess what? Alright, get that cute butt of yours up there. Smite! I don't know if move it for another smite, but I can shoot you!
Mistra Rill.
Alright, Gatling gun, my love.
Got to focus.
Shadzi, you are way far away. You're not going to be able to get anywhere close to do anything useful. He's right there. That is Wyll. Wyll, take your damn turn. Go kill something. Nice. Oh, right. Your smite team at first. Smite. Where's the last one? I don't see another harpy. Oh. Oh, shit. She's right next to Gale, and I just left him up there alone.
Need to act fast.
Shadowheart. Yeah, let's put you back up here so you can deal with that thing, please. They're gone. Are you all right?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Go back to your parents. There's worse things in the wilds than harpies.
They're gone. Now there's just Mole. She'll be so mad. I didn't get the gold from the nest. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble.
Yeah, somehow I can imagine you as a handful.
Comes with the territory. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ah, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either.
So modest.
Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat.
Such as?
There was that magma mephit once. Nice fellow, we kept in touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
I love that we get to meet both of the things that he summoned as a child. Okay, Arabella's parents. That ball.
That Zathis you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
That one.
An intricate device crafted by Millar, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
Yes. Yes, I see.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Oh, come on, there's not a roguelite of don't get caught next time. Seriously? Well, I hope we meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me. Stop. I was fine.
There we go, we've got a snack for Gale.
Away from fighting a bear.
Oh wait, you can have a fun conversation with him when you're a rogue.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Nice sleight ahead. Hibara's flourish, right?
I never learned names or anything. Just the tricks. Anyway, forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is.
Vanish the ring with a reverse Hibara's flourish.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
You can drop the act, you know.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, come on. This is a Tinker's trash scam. A clumsy one.
Hey, that hurts. I'm running an honest... okay, what's a Tinker's trash?
It's where the scammer offers the target a magic object, then rigs the game to gain the target's trust and sell them trash.
Huh. Interesting. And I promise this isn't a Tinker's trash scam.
So what kind of con is it then?
Look, I swear to you, these rings are the real deal. I promise I'm not running a scam. Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not?
Here's your ring. Let's trade.
I knew it. Hang on. That's what I got.
Little shit.
You bought something. Most everybody says it looks like junk and moves on.
I just wanted to support a young businessman.
Oh, you have. You definitely have. Anyway,
Yeah, now give me
see
the shit you
again
just
sometime.
stole, you little
Take
shit.
care. Safe travels.
You realize your bag feels light. You were just robbed.
little shit. It's okay. I think I can get it back from Maul. I'll talk to Mattis first.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff?
Have you taken something? Something that doesn't belong to you?
No, promise. I'm just a kid trying to make a living. You know who you should talk to? Mol. She's my boss, I guess. Good at finding stuff. Her office is through the crack in the wall over there, if you can fit.
If you're lying to me, I'll rip those horns off your adorable little head.
Look, mister, I don't want trouble. Just talk to Mol, okay? She's the one you need.
I was trying to help.
You nearly died. Did you hear me? Remember?
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Donnie, isn't it? I want to see the dragon's lair.
Nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Thanks for showing me the door.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. And I hear you have a problem. A few things are missing from your pack. Is that right? Maybe we can do something about this. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk.
Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? It's pretty risky, you know.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
I'm not your father, do what you please.
Didn't need your permission, but fine.
I'm showing a few of my belongings. I think one of your associates robbed me.
Sure. Sylphie probably grabbed them by mistake.
By mistake, yes.
Here you go. Won't happen again. And to make sure none of the kids on the job outside mess with you, show them this.
Copy the gesture. Really? Wow. I rolled bad.
You got it. Now, we done here or what?
I thought you might need help with something.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
I can get it, but my time's valuable.
Sure. When we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else?
Yeah, they're fucking crazy.
Well,
no, not Ara.
It's been a pleasure. You know the way out.
Not now. We're working. Remember? Come on.
Just once.
Yeah, just once.
I guess we should talk to Zevlor, huh?
I wonder when the goblins will come.
Baldur's Gate. I speak
I love Hebrew. I could use the target practice.
Zevlor.
By Delt's virtue. The Blade of Frontiers? What's happened, Wyll?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
Believe me, I understand better than most.
A moment passes as Zevlor contemplates Wyll's words. He then turns his attentions to you.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Leaving the grave's the best option, and I can
It's
help.
good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army.
Oh, yes, I
There
am.
may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Kill the goblin horde leaders. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Alright. Alright, we have a bunch of shit to do now. Alright, I guess we'll head toward the village. Oh, hey, I don't have to open that door for once.
Have you wondered what people will say, Wyll, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
Alright, we've got idiots to kill up here.
Mephits or... No. Goblins. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Raise a brow. You're not impressed.
He might be a healer, Bry.
He might be a bandit.
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Hold his
Your
stare.
minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brynna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul.
Mind him.
He will. He.
Edwin!
Healers and bandits and true souls, oh my.
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Twatzel?
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
That fellow had a tadpole in his head, and they consider him blessed? Chosen? What madness is this?
You're mistaken. I'm no Twatzel.
What?
What are you doing? Your sword, brother! Now!
I'm killing you. That's what I'm doing.
Go for the throat.
Stab it. Oh, right. I didn't do the absolute shit, so I can't have the conversation. Damn it.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Most corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded when you tire. But this body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Let your curiosity guide you and free the tadpole.
Withering away the moment its host is dead. Not that I expected loyalty from a worm.
All the more reason to rid ourselves of our own uninvited guests.
Tell me, Lae'zel, what is it like on the astral plane? Your home realm intrigues me.
Githyanki lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot
Owlbear
mature in the
tracks.
astral.
Its nest must be nearby.
Alright, I need to make sure that that fucking spell's cast.
A Seluna statue. It is thinking.
A magical seal.
Hardly a place of honor.
No lock picking that.
Alright, well, let's see if he can do it.
What's that? A prayer to dear old Seluna. Adorable.
It's in my...
If I knew praying could be useful, I would have started years ago.
You should leave it. Or even destroy it if possible.
Yeah. Like, don't be fucking ridiculous. There's probably something useful here.
This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Trifling with that moon witch will only bring you trouble. Shah's guidance is clear.
Okay, first of all, we don't follow Shar here, honey. None of the gods ever answered Astarion. Second of all, fuck your emote goddess. Third of all, if it's going to be cursed, it would be Shar and stuff, not Selunite stuff, you fucking uppity twat. We're in no position to abandon resources. I'm sure Shar will understand. She won't understand. She'll cry. But whatever.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins. It hurts.
Oh, she got zapped for that.
Careful, I bite.
Oh, shoot. Alright, I need to get dogs their beds really quick. I'm gonna pause. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the wait. Gaz was being stubborn. Alright, now back to the owlbear.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
Sorry, wrong cave. I'll be
I
going.
don't think so. You've seen my nest. You've seen my cub. That makes you dangerous. An easy meal.
Just let me leave. I'm no threat to you or your cub.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
I just can't kill the owlbear. I can't fucking do it.
Tell me, Gale, what is your interest in the astral plane?
Time. Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough, should Vlaakith will it.
She won't. Okay. Let's get some infernal iron to get baby girl's heart upgraded a little bit. Everybody's here? Okay. First things first. You?
So might as
well. We're doing our usual strat with you, love. Seriously, Gale? I'm gonna throw you off a bridge. I'm gonna throw you off a fucking bridge.
Goblins ahead. Looks like they're laying an ambush.
Come on, arcane hunger. Give me the arcane hunger. There we go. There it is.
Keep a blade close.
Right, I'm Astarion. That keeps confusing me.
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency.
I think I've got one you'll be interested
That is
in.
most gratifying to hear. May I?
Alright, let's see. Right, we don't have any junkie, so yeah, yeah, you can have that.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Perhaps now you'll tell me what all this is a native?
Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Don't mention it. I'm glad I could help.
My lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Some of these lines, I'm just so used to being a female character. It's just like, why are you saying my lord? It's supposed to be my lady. Oh, right. I'm not. I'm Astarion. I'm confusing myself.
You've a particular...
Get over there! Surround them like!
I know you're there. Show yourselves.
You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
There'll be no skewering happening here. Let me pass.
We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Stand down now. That's when you roll it at 20? Holy
You're
shit, dude.
a true soul. But my mistake, sir.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Prowess in...
By the Sundering, the parasite allows us to influence others.
Taking away the free will of others could be a gift or a curse in disguise.
A power born of illithids might be dangerous in the wrong hands, but valuable in ours.
It's only valuable if we understand it. And we don't. Not yet, at least.
Oh god, Astarion has a bunch of options here. We've got... Okay. So we're gonna be safe scumming because I want to see all of them. I'll start with this one, I guess. I hate to say it, but let's be cautious. We should understand the power before using it.
Sensible.
I know.
Who's in charge of the mind flayers, Lae'zel? Is that...
Alright, that was option number 1. I love that it was just Astarion options and no other things. That was awesome.
Stand it. And we don't. Not yet, at least.
I don't trust anything illithid, especially if it seems helpful.
There's sense in that. We're already more illithid than we should be. Best not to venture further in that direction.
Charge of the mind flayers, Lae'zel. Is there a...
One more.
Stand it. And we don't. Not yet, at least.
Alright, this is the last one. Honestly, this is the one that feels the most Astarion, so... Our enemies want to destroy us. If we have the power to manipulate them, we should use it.
It's a powerful talent. Use it. But use it wisely.
It's really weird that Wyll's the one on my side.
The mind flayers, Lae'zel. Is there a Squid King or something?
No. Each gate is servant to an
that
elder.
waypoint.
No king unites elders.
I remembered to get the
Only their
waypoint for
collective
once. I'm so proud of myself.
A mind flayer monarch. Imagine that. Such a thing could shatter worlds.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
I don't have any trap disarm kits. Shit. Apparently I need to go buy some of those.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Infernal metal! This can help damn and patch up my engine.
Oh, right. This is the cool ass. I need one for ranged weapons, though. Any chance he has a ranged weapon one hiding in here? Nope. Oh well, that's fine.
How delicious.
Well, that explains why the party didn't follow me. Alright. And now back to the grove to fix Baby Doll's heart. Where am I at with everybody anyway? Medium. Medium. Oh, still neutral with her.
I crave blood.
Neutral. And as usual, Gale's the highest.
Can a squiddy go solo, Laser? You know, break free of their master.
Renegades are rare, but not unheard of. A geich gone astray is no less dangerous for it, and its head no less valuable.
Alright, asshole, do you have any trap kits? Okay, good, he does. What's up, Charlaxel? Hi!
Silva.
What's wrong, Bubba? Do you need to go out? I think you do. Yeah, you need to go potty, Bubba? Okay. I'll pause. Alright, we need to walk the dogs. Yeah, back in 5-ish. Oh, apparently I have an event. We'll find out what the fuck that is when I get back. Oh, yeah. 5-ish, BRB. Thanks, I am back. Let's find out what the fuck all this notification is, because I'm genuinely not sure. Oh my god, yay! Alright, 1 second. Which is not working on my phone, which is Icy Chat. There we go. Okay. Yay! I think we were here already. Alright. It's Gale, it's scene number 1. Who's that?
Oh. My, you startled me. It's miles away.
Everything all right?
Of course. Of course. I was just practicing an incantation.
Oh, come on. There's more to it than that. That figure definitely means something to you.
She does. She's Mistra. I can't quite describe it. The need I sometimes feel to see her, to draw the filaments of fantasy into existence. No sculpture or painting could ever do her justice. Only the fabric that she herself is and embodies.
The weave. Mystra is all magic. As far as I'm concerned, she is all creation.
I didn't realize the depth of your devotion.
Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Would you like to experience this?
Yes, I would.
Then follow my lead. Now you.
Imitate the gesture quickly and decisively. And apparently I'm very good at that.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran mistraril kantrak eo.
Athran mistraril kantrak eo.
Suddenly, the scent of rosewater and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
Recall standing in the sun, your eyes closed, its gentle heat on your skin.
You see, or is it sense, the presence of a woman. The woman who hovered over Gale's palm. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mistra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
Magical. Ah. Ugh. Magical. Sensual, even.
That it does.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate.
It's a good night for intimacy.
You realize the weave is making you one. You have but to imagine your desire, and Gale will know it.
Picture kissing him, with tenderness, then passion.
I didn't think.
You perceive quick-fire gusts of embarrassment, trepidation, and finally, elation.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting. But it is a pleasant image, to be sure. Most pleasant, in fact. Most welcome.
The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Oh. There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Oh, those two are gonna be such a cute couple.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
I think I have an item you'll be interested in.
Your enterprising
Yeah,
approach
yeah.
to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
So why does that condition of yours require
Think
magic?
of it as vampirism. You need blood to sustain yourself. I need magic. It has become my sustenance. Without it, well, I hardly need to tell you.
Okay, I like that explanation. I like that better than usual. That's actually really cool that he gets a special one. I never realized it was so easy to cast
I
magic.
assure you it's not. Don't get me wrong. You did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mistra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study. Yet it is life's most worthy pursuit in my impartial, if not humble opinion.
So, what did you think about what I pictured when we were connected by the weave?
Oh, I was surprised, but pleasantly so. Just like I said, amid the madness that has befallen us, it seems almost out of place to think of a kiss. And yet, now more than ever, it's important to recall what makes us human. Well, you know what I mean. A stolen glance, that sudden heartbeat. Sometimes the little things are worth more than kingdoms. They promise things to come.
Oh, but